Today's topic is very interesting and it's about the interview. What are the common mistakes which are generally committed by the candidates during an interview? Why candidates are so scared for the interview? Why they are so tense, so nervous, so unnatural, so confused, so much lack of confidence in display? Why it happens? Otherwise, they are fairly good and passable candidates, but the interview somehow they underperform. Why this happens? This is what is my topic today.
Download the SSB Show app from Google Play Store to access courses for written exams like NDA, CDS and AFCAT. You can also find courses for SSB Personality Development and Spoken English. Apply the coupon code SIGNUP15 to get 15% off on your first purchase. Call us on 725-930-7111 for any queries.
Dear candidates, let me firstly briefly tell you what kind of candidates who usually, I repeat this word, usually do not make it in the SSB. Though the exceptions may be there, but usually, there is an aptitude for the armed forces. Even our President Abdul Kalam had failed in the SSB. So if you do not have that kind of aptitude, it's a bit difficult for you to transform your personality and make it. That introspection you got to do. And if your heart says, yes, you have that aptitude, then nothing can stop you, let me tell you. So dear candidates, usually the candidates who are shy, who are unsocial, who do not mix up, such kind of candidates find it difficulty in making it. They usually may not be able to make it. Candidates who maintain low profile and who remain reserved are also another variety who find it difficult. The third variety is candidates with slow uptake, means they lack the reasoning ability and the practical intelligence. The factor 1 is lacking in them. Thereafter, candidates who are too soft, too mild, it's very difficult for them to become a leader. And also the candidates who are non-participating, because armed forces is a teamwork. If you cannot function in a team and if you do not participate along with your troops in various activities, if you cannot take them along, if you are not able to influence them, of course your chances will be that much less. And candidates who are unsure in their mind and who are confused, so they are also find it difficult to make it. And last but not the least, candidates who are not courageous, means who do not take risk or who are safe players. They never venture out. They are hesitant to take decisions. So such candidates will also find little difficult in making it in the SSB. Now, dear candidates, let me tell you what kind of candidates who make it. If you have these qualities, surely you have all the chance to make it. Yet, I said the types of candidates who usually make it, exceptions are there. I am not saying this is a rule. There may be exceptions who possess these qualities yet they fail, means something must be lacking in them. Maybe they may not be balanced, but usually such kind of candidates will make it. First, who are smart and energetic and enthusiastic. Obviously, a person who have the energy and enthusiasm, you can single him out. Candidates who are pleasant in their personality and in they are polite enough, a kind of gentlemanly behavior they display. Candidates who are impressive. If you are impressive, obviously your influencing power enhances. of course you will do better. And candidates who have high self-worth, high self-esteem. Dear candidates, if you have high self-worth or high self-esteem, automatically, let me tell you, you'll be sure of yourself and you'll be confident of yourself. So it's important. So analyze yourself, introspect yourself, and let your self-worth never get degraded. And it enhances with knowledge. It enhances with your confidence. And of course, if you enhance your overall abilities. Candidates who are outgoing and risk-taking have better chance of success. Candidates who have good academic record, your 10th and 12th marks do play a part, positive part, let me tell you this. You will agree a candidate who has been 90% above right from 10th, 12th in engineering means he has been disciplined. He has a better organizing power. He has a better willpower. And he has more dedication. He has determination. And that's the reason he has organized his work so well. Of course, such a candidate will have a better factor 1 in him. So obviously, such candidates will have a better chance of success. His academic record proves it, that he has been throughout good, and in future also he is likely to be better. Of course, other than that is your communication skills, which play a very, very important role. Your good communication is the hallmark of your success. And high sense of responsibility. You take the responsibilities not only in your home, in your schools and colleges. That's the reason I tell my candidates who help their parents and who do such kind of activities at school, who have participated in certain organizational activities and taken on the responsibility, has of course better chance of success. And last but not the least, candidates who are spontaneous have, of course, they impress immediately. Now, dear candidates, let me tell you, whenever you are going for an interview, a bit of tension is natural. A bit of nervousness is natural. Nothing wrong in it. In fact, if you are somewhat nervous, your performance will enhance. But the moment your nervousness, your tension overtakes you, it goes beyond a point, of course, your performance deteriorates and you will not be faring well. So, people who have an entry which is full of tension, full of seriousness, there is no liveliness in them, and they are scared, and they are hesitant, they are unsure of themselves. So, of course, your initial impression goes for a 6. Though the interviewing officer will try his best through rapport building to put you at ease, but it may not help you much. And therefore, it's very necessary that you better be sure of yourself, better be in control yourself. You got to have that poise in you. And it's not very difficult. Let me tell you, dear candidates, interview in the armed forces is the simplest part and the most scoring part. The interviewing officers are much more liberal in giving marks. Let me tell you, it has been my experience. And most of the candidates pass because of the interviewing officer. And what is there in that? All the questions which he is going to ask, you know it beforehand. So, where is the problem in an interview? It's a matter of practice. If you have gone through a couple of interview practices, I can assure you, you will do certainly well. Your body language matters a lot. Your facial expressions, your hand movement, your body movements displays your inner confidence. By this, he can make out whether you are well poised, in control or not. Also, along with the body language, your overall liveliness is pretty important. And this will also come in a candidate who is confident of himself. Dear candidates, other important factor in which I have seen during my various interviews is lack of preparedness. This is, I think, unforgivable. A candidate says he is passionate about the armed forces, but his knowledge is completely lacking. He doesn't know what armed forces stand for. He doesn't know their organization. He doesn't know what is the difference between a battalion or a brigade or a division or a corps. He doesn't know where are the commands located, who is the chief of the army staff, or for that matter, the rank structure of the army. Who will forgive you for such poor knowledge about the armed forces? Ultimately, you are saying that you have the passion to join the armed forces and you lack that? You lack such a basic knowledge? What is the difference between infantry and armored? If I ask some candidates, and let me tell you, he is not able to answer. So it is a place where you got to work hard and you have to practice and you have to improve your knowledge about the armed forces, because this is the dream you have. Imagine a candidate going to a corporate. Let me tell you, he will know everything relating to his skill, oblique his particular trade, oblique his particular job. Lastly, let me tell you, we get impressed by a candidate who has knowledge, thorough knowledge, who's a well-read person. A well-read person has far better chance of success, because it will come out in various forums. It will come out in the interview, it will come out in your group discussions and happen in your stage 1. It will come out through your stories in the psychological test. So knowledge is very, very important. So along with that, you got to be aware of what's happening around. And these questions may not be just asking you purely news-oriented questions. They may be some thought-provoking, some recent happenings in which you can give your views, like what's happening in Kashmir. What are your views about it? So you got to go beyond the news and you have to analyze. Your analytical mind will come into play. Therefore, better knowledge you have far better chances of success. I'm sure with our videos, you are being sufficiently guided, and I can assure you, we are getting a lot of love and affection from you, a lot of queries, and you must have seen whatever questions are asked, we are there with a new video. And we will remain in touch. Please do watch all our videos. You will certainly gain a lot. All those who are looking for an interview, also some psychological guidance, we have different tests for it. Let me tell you, you will get a comprehensive view. And lastly, let me say that SSB Show Academy is the best academy of the country with the top experts and the best staff, and I can challenge that. And let me tell you, in 12 days course, we compress virtually 20 days course, because our schedule starts in the morning at 6 o'clock, and if you take the views and feedback from our old candidates, it carries on sometimes till 10 o'clock in the night. You have continuous classes or practice. So let me tell you, it is virtually going to transform you. It's not only SSB guidance, I insist it is more related to your personality development, more related to your communication English, more related to your English improvement, and we believe in your overall development so that you can groom yourself as an officer and crack this examination. Thank you so much. All the best.
Don't forget to subscribe to our new channel SSB Show Plus for exclusive new videos. Also follow us on Instagram for all the latest updates. Check out a Show Guide to crack SSB on Amazon. The link is in the description below.